When learning a language, have you ever feel like you're not making progress or feel like you're stuck at a level? Well, there is a simple habit that we can implement that can level up our language routine. Let's talk about it. Let's go! First one is journaling. Journaling can sound really scary, but it's actually really easy. When I talk about journaling, it's really about writing in the target language. So making sentences with what you learned. If you're a beginner, you can do 2 or 3 sentences. The more you get comfortable with the language, the more you can increase this number and start writing small paragraph of 5-10 sentences to really practice using the language. And when you're journaling, you can really talk about anything. You can talk about your day, you can talk about the story, you can talk about a topic that you like. The goal is really to use the language. You can also practice subject that was introduced to you in your lessons to practice using the vocabulary and the grammar points you learn in the lesson. 2 is don't translate, just think. When learning a language, we want to be able to speak the language without translating the words in our head before and then saying them. So we need to associate the word with the concept directly. For example, if I say the word 강아지 in Korean, I have to say directly this and not say 강아지, puppy, this. So how to do it? Well, it all comes down to our flashcard and how we learn our vocabulary. So we have to prioritize using images and using the target language to learn our vocabulary and not relying on our native language translation to do our flashcards. So instead of using translation, we use images and definition in the target language. Before I was using translation to make my flashcards, so I will have one side 강아지 and the other side I will have puppy. But now when I do my flashcards, I will have one side 강아지 and the other side I will have the image of a puppy. So now when I'm speaking in Korean, I can directly think of a dog and the word comes out directly without being like, I want to talk about a dog. How do we say dog in Korean? Puppy, 강아지, you know? And for word like tree, chair, dog, house, etc., it can be really easy. You can just put an image. But what about more abstract words? Suggesting, expectation, and stuff like this. How can we make flashcards for them? So when I have to study words like this, I try to use the target language to make a definition of the word or use sentences with blanks. So, for example, today I learned the word for expectation in Chinese is 希望. And so I had to make a flashcard to learn expectation. I didn't have an image that was translating the word expectation directly, so I used a sentence that I encountered in my lesson, and it was, let me find it, 很多父母对孩子很高. So I made this sentence and I blanked the part for 希望. And now on my flashcard, as a prompt, I have this sentence, and then when I turn the flashcard, I have the answer. So it helps me to learn the word for expectation without using translation and learning it in context. I will soon do a video on how I make my flashcards. It's not out yet, but when it will be out, I will put it here or in the description. Third one is no subtitles. When we are watching a TV show or a movie, we naturally want to know what is happening, what they are saying, and if we are not fluent yet, it can be really complicated to understand without subtitles. But the wonderful thing with removing the subtitles is that you will realize that you can understand more than you think that you can understand. Yeah. That was so complicated. Because when we are watching with subtitles, we will focus on reading the subtitles and not actively trying to understand and hear the words that the person is saying. While when we remove the subtitles, we are on survival mode. We are like, what is happening? What are they saying? Etc. So we actively try to understand and we are actively listening to the words, the actual words they are saying. We may not understand every single detail. We may not catch every single plot twist, but we can understand the overall situation, what is going on. So it trains you here to listen to their actual words and not just reading the subtitles. And when I say no subtitles, I mean no subtitles in your native language. You can use, and I recommend you to do it, use subtitles in your target language. Because sometimes you can try to listen and not understand, and when you read the subtitles, you realize that you actually knew what they were saying. And so just rewind, re-listen to this sentence and be like, oh, I hear it now. And I get it. It can be really uncomfortable to watch all your TV shows without subtitles in your target language. Sometimes you just want to enjoy and watch a TV show without struggling. So my solution to that is I will choose one TV show. And this TV show, I will only watch it with the subtitles in the target language. I will not use my native language to understand. And the rest of my shows, I can watch it with subtitles. And so I may not understand everything, but this particular TV show, I sacrificed it. It's for my language learning. And the thing I will do is I will watch the TV show without subtitles. And if I liked it and I want to rewatch it and understand what is happening, I will rewatch it with subtitles. And sometimes it's really funny because you're like, oh, is that what happened? Okay, I didn't know. Oh, she said that. Some people do not like rewatching the same TV show multiple times, but I am a fan of that. I can do it like 5 times if I really enjoy the show. But you can also do it the other way. For a TV show that you liked, you can watch it first with subtitles and then choose to watch it again without subtitles. Since you already understood the movie and you already understood what's happening and all the like small details and all, you can rewatch it and try to understand it now in the target language without the help of subtitles and with the help of the subtitles in the target language. Last point is make the language part of your life. Because when we're learning a language, we want to learn it to communicate, to use it in our daily life. And so we have to pretend like it was our native language. For example, if you can, try to take notes in your target language, like a grocery list, a to-do list, what you have to do in your day, reminders, etc. By doing this, you will learn words that you actually need in your daily life, being like, today I have to study Chinese, I have to film this video, I have to cook food. And this is like words that I'm going to use a lot of the time. So when doing those small exercise, you learn to see which word you really need in your life. And if you guys could see my dotted journal, it's a mix of multiple languages. Like when I'm writing the things I have to do, I'm trying to write it in Chinese. And sometimes when I have to do like recap list, I will write the title in Spanish, then the rest will be in English, then it's Chinese, then I'm trying to like throw a word of Korean in there. And it's like a mix of languages. It's something else. You can also try to talk in the target language even though you're not talking to anyone, being like 今天我要做饭，我要看书，我要写作业，等等等。现在是下午5点 You know, like this. Try to use the language even though it does not have any purpose, just the purpose of practicing and enjoying speaking the language. Okay, to summarize. First, try to journal. So write sentences in your target language. 2, don't translate, just think. Don't use translation in your flashcard. You can see the meaning of the word in the dictionary, knowing that this word means this, but when you study them, don't use the translation, use definition or images. 3, no subtitles. Choose one TV show you like and watch it without subtitles. 4, make the language part of your life. That's it. And if you're interested in learning kanjis, I have a video where I introduce to you how I learn kanjis using the same method I use for Chinese character. And that's it. I hope you enjoy. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Wanna make you happy and then she goes 나만 혼자 남겨뒀어 대화가 필요해